Hey, what's going on, everyone? All right, so I am going to be playing some racks of 9 ball. I am going to be playing it just like if I was playing at Derby City. Playing from the box, not playing the ghost. I'm just going to be shooting, and if I miss a shot, I'll probably set it up and shoot it. And yeah, if I miss it 3 times, then I'm just going to log it and then work on it later. So, all right, and then I'll talk about my process and everything else. So, all right, so here we go. All right. So I feel like if I do the normal cut break and the cue ball sits down here, I really don't have a shot. And so, although I was pretty accurate at trying to make the wing ball on the side, I was just never having any shot. So I've been trying to get the cue ball above the side pocket and, you know, um, probably anywhere off that first diamond. So, all right. So it looks like this is a pretty open rack. Um, the one to the two is the most challenging if I play it from where it lays. Other than that, take the two down, come up back for the three, four, off the rail, coming back to center table, five, six, seven, and then seven coming back for the eight, eight coming back here, taking the nine in that pocket is probably the best way to play it. Um, so just gonna take ball in hand here, give myself an angle, and try to lay up on the rail. All right, that's a pretty good shot. Now, I wasn't really thinking about this. I probably should have taken a closer look at it. I am really straight on this shot, so I'm gonna have to change it a little bit. I was hoping to be able that if I got on the rail to hit this and kind of come out here. That was the plan. Uh, but with 4 inch pockets, I'm not going to send that all the way down the rail with this tight and try to bump out for the three. So I think the shot is just to kind of hit the shot and just come out. Even if I come out just a little bit, about a ball or two, I should be able to um, have the right angle for the four. So here we go. All right, bridge wasn't feeling funny. It was kind of feeling funny, so I'm backing out. All right, going back down again. Well, now I'm gonna find the right bridge. What feels good? All right, so I kind of like that. So now I'm gonna back out, redo my routine. Ugh, hit it a little fast. I'm just gonna play it a little bit off the rail, kind of what the position I wanted. All right. All right. So I didn't land on the position that I wanted, um, which is okay. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut that thin with top running English. gonna come here. So, oh boy, this is tough because it just. Right, making sure I'm hitting the right side of the pocket. These side pockets, the angle into it is so sensitive, it will completely change how the shot plays. I got lucky with that. All right. So kind of playing at a faster pace than I like. I can tell because I wasn't setting up for the 5-ball. Now for the 5-ball, I want to be able to take the 6 in this pocket. So what do I need to come back? I'd like to hit this rail to come back. So just going to go a little bit past the center of the table angle. Whoa. All right, that works. It's a little bit harder than I wanted. Kind of wanted to come in right here so that I could hit off this rail, come back out for the 6. Now, taking a look to see how I want to hit up on the 7. I mean, I would love to be able to kind of come back through, take the 7 this way, but I don't know. All right, here we go. I'm gonna come past that side pocket. All right, I wanted a little angle on it. That's actually pretty good. It's perfect, actually, how I wanted it. Now this will be able to allow me to get onto this foot rail so that I can one rail come back out for the 8. So all right, just like that. Now this gives me opportunity to come back out with move shot 2, and we are going to like a little bit of angle so that I can take the 9-ball back in this corner. So all right, it's gonna be a all right. So now with this shot, probably draw or just hit right before bump dribble off that rail right before the side pocket, and I should be all right. So I ended up just drawing. It was a natural draw to come straight back, which I did. So all right. So what did I think about that rack? I had a couple little hiccups, but overall I thought it was pretty good. Kind of feel that I played it how it should, except for that 3 ball. I didn't get it right on the 3 ball. I think I got lucky for the position. How it hit off the 6, and I had position on the 4. So let me talk about my break real quick here. Like I was mentioning, I was doing the standard cut break. I was pretty accurate with it. But I always felt like the cue ball was always hanging out right at the bottom here, and never had a really good opportunity to run out or get out. Even even the shot after playing safe, I'm playing full table, and I've been trying to work with my break a little bit. Um, Basically, what I'm doing is I'm setting up from this diamond to normally my cut break. I go on a line to the 9 ball, and then I am aiming at pretty much where this 9 and 6 are connected with some bottom right, and it throws the 1 ball right in there. But what I've been doing now is lining the 9 and the 1 up. I don't know if it matters much right here because it looks like it's the same spot. But I have been trying to aim a little bit more in and withdraw instead of trying to hit off this bottom rail. I've been drawing it kind of back. So, like this. See, I got lucky with that 5, but the cue ball's right here. I have a shot on the 1, and it's opened up pretty good. So, uh, I would really like to be a little bit more consistent with my break now, but with this one, I feel like I'm controlling the ball, the cue ball, a little bit better, and I'm getting looks. So, all right, so let's take a look at this rack. What do I see? It's a pretty open rack. I'd like to probably get on this side, kind of somewhere over here, so that I can go 1 rail and come back out to the middle of the table, so that I can take the 3 back out for the 4. Looks like I'm going to be rolling up for the 4 on the 6. The 6 should go, yep, and then 7, and then 1 rail down for the 8, and then because it's on the spot there, probably going to go 2 rails back out for the 9. So that's what the plan is. So just gonna look at my target real quick here on the 1 ball or on the 2 ball, because I think the 3 to the 4 is the key shot of the rack. But I want to make sure that I get on the good side here. All right, I'm happy with that. So now I should just be able to go forward and go back. Kind of creating my zone here, my target. Kind of want to be 1 diamond up. All right. Oh my goodness. I knew as soon as I hit it too thick on the shot now. So now I'm gonna have to pocket that, come this way on the 4, or take it all the way down. Actually, I could still spin it. hit off this rail and then kind of come back out. The thing is, do I use it more English or do I need to be better on my speed? So I think I'm going to go with the better English, or the harder shot with more English. All right, pump dribbled off that rail. That was a good shot. So now I'm coming down here. I do not want to be on the rail on the shot, but I would like to be go forward. So it's getting tighter and tighter. So just kind of looking at 15 on the rail. So, oh man, that's frustrating. This shot has a little bit too much angle. But there you go. All right. So I hit that. I came off the rail a little bit. I was hoping to have kind of this angle from 15, but I'm about 20. That should be all right. So what do I want to do with this rail? I want to come down 2 rails. And I don't want, or 1 rail, and I don't want it to be the long rail. I think I want to have the short rail to kind of come back out high inside. So I think what I'm going to do with this shot is just stun the tangent line, maybe a little bit, open the English up, but not too hard so that I have a bad shot. I'm not sure what I did with that one. Something didn't seem right. Well, it's probably because I was jacked up and because I was using bottom, it just got more deflection than what I thought. Now I'm embarrassing myself. So. All right, so now we're just gonna stun it and come back, like draw stun. All right. I was hoping for a little bit more angle, but this is all right. So, kind of want to be. All right, here we go. Oh boy. A little bit on tilt right now. I just need to settle down. All right, so I got past the third diamond line. Now with this one, I'm gonna just try to bump dribble off this rail and come out. All right. I was happy with that shot. And now I just need to bear down and pocket this ball. Bear down. I heard that the other day. I'm a Packer fan, so bear down. I hear that Bears fans say that. I don't know why. I just said that. All right. So, what did I think of that rack? Started out pretty good, kind of got sloppy, and then I was kind of on tilt, and then I came back with a couple good shots, and I think I played the position right from the 8 to the 9. I used to always shoot that one rail, but then sometimes you scratch, or sometimes you get on the rail, and you know, with the second rail, you're always going into the shot lines. I thought the break was alright. My practice really hasn't been very good for the last 2 weeks. Yesterday was my first good practice, focused practice that I had. So it just feels good to be shooting okay again. All right, so same thing. Not trying to make the wing ball, but if it goes, it goes. I didn't draw that not enough on that, but the spread is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, you get the 4, the 5, 6. So it looks pretty good. All right, so this looks like a pretty routine run out again. Not routine. Nothing's routine on a 9-footer with 4-inch pockets unless you're a pro. Or a shortstop, I guess. So I probably want to come 2 rails, come back out for the 5, hit this with stun, and come back out for the 5. Come 1 rail, come to the back of the center of the table to go 1 rail out to the 7. And the 7 ball probably come 2 rails out for the 9. So, all right. I think like the first little test is to come 2 rails out for this 4 ball. So whoa. Oh boy. It's a good thing I played that into the line of the shot because I went to hit a shot. I hit that way too hard. And with this shot now I can kind of come 1 rail out. kind of have a shallow angle. So now I'm going to have to stun it with a little bit of pace, harder than what I want to, and on a 4-inch pockets, but I was hoping to be able to get right in here. $25. So I didn't pay attention to the pocket. I'm not sure if I overcut it. I think I undercut it, and so that's why it came out this way. It's not the end of the world. I could still get out for the 5, but it's a little bit of a steeper angle because I was hoping to be about like 25 instead of here. But that's okay. So now with this shot, I just gotta make sure the draw takes. It's okay. I don't want to hit on the right side of that 9 ball, but if I hit the rail, I also want it to come off so that I have a better angle. So I think with this shot, you got to make sure that you hit the rail and come off a little. So it's pretty tough though. All right, so I hit that one good. That one I had to have like max draw, loose, slippy stroke to get it to take. So this one rail and out, but I want to come out for the center of the table. Kind of taking a look here. So, yeah. So this is gonna be kind of a high outside. Come back out. And I hit that way too soft. Not way too soft. I mean, I still got the shot, but and I see in too out of the corner of my eye that ball kind of hung up, so I may have overcut it or undercut it. So, original plan was to hit this 2 rails, 7 ball, 2 rails, come back out for the 8 and the sign. And so that's what this plan's going to be. I do have a pretty good angle to come straight back and still have shape on that 7. So that's what I'm going to do. I should come right before this side pocket. I gotta take a look at it again. I was having just top and then I was going a little bit right, and I was kind of a little wishy-washy. I think with this one I'm just going to hit center ball because I don't want I overcut it. Yeah, would have had a pretty good angle. Or I didn't overcut it, maybe I undercut it. And now I overcut it. All right, I'll try this one more time. Stop. All right, so what do I think of the angle? I can come back and then out, but I think with this angle, it's a little bit steeper than I want, but I think I'm going to go with the 2 rails. Yeah, 2 rails, and then I'll come back out to the center of the table. All right. Gotta hit that one with a little bit more pace. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. So now this one I could just hit the rail and then kind of come back out. Just like that. All right. So I'm probably gonna shoot maybe 1 or 2 more. We'll see how it goes. I like to shoot 2. I'm really hoping that the recording works. Been having a little bit of issues, so I upgraded. I got Mevo Core cameras with pancake lenses, and I have Ethernet Wi-Fi. Ethernet ran out to my garage, and some of my cameras are like freezing up. So what I did is I ran PPoE, power over Ethernet, and directly to the cameras. And so I feel like that has been a little bit better, but just kind of playing around with it. So what I was thinking about doing is, giving lessons in my pool room, just some basic fundamentals, and be able to record it for people and give that to them. I also think a lot of my cameras and stuff are mobile, so I could take those and stream matches and commentate and do some pretty cool things I was thinking about doing. All right, here we go. Almost made the 6, but if that 2 was out of the way, I might have had the bank. All right, so let's see what we want to do here. I really don't like the 2 where it's at, which is all right. So it looks like I need to try to come back a little, hit that with top, come through the gap to come out, to take the 3 here and come back out for the 4. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I feel like this rack hinges on this shot. Getting the right position so that I can get on the 3. And I gotta be stretched over. All right. I think that's where I wanted to be. Yep. So here we go. Oh, felt like it kind of died-ish. I should have hit that harder. I shot it too quick. I didn't take a look. I need to be way flatter on here. So probably screwed this whole rack up now. I'm gonna try to spin it, come back out, shoot it in there, kind of come back in here and off the rail, and maybe I'll get lucky. I got close. This is kind of what I was hoping, this kind of angle, so that I can come back. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Try it one more time. I feel like just stroking kind of quick, normal. All right. So I'm gonna cut that one to the side, and then take the 5.6. So I'm gonna hit this one really soft. Hit it with some inside English. So I want to hit the 5.6. If I hit on the right side, it's not going to go anywhere. I got to hit on the left side of that shot. So here we go. All right. I don't like to have to do this, but I don't think there's much of a better shot, especially with me using a bridge. I have to use my left hand. I'm going to put a lot of inside English, kill it, and I got a shot. This will actually help me move me out. Alright, so how do I want to shoot this? If I go, can't come 2 rails. Do I want to hit 1 rail, or do I want to hit it with 2 rails and come back out? I think I have enough decent of an angle to 1 rail and come back out. I'm gonna hit this one and draw back just a little bit, probably. Four-inch pockets, and I cheated that ball so it didn't draw further out this way. So I was happy with that. I was hoping to get a little bit more draw on it, but I'm sitting pretty good. I should be able to make this shot. Whew, rattle, rattle. All right, one more. What did I think about that? I don't know. I mean, I feel like I keep missing some pretty easy shots. I just need to get back with my routine and just be solid in my routine. And I think some of those easier shots will kind of solve themselves. I feel like in this set, I've taken a couple of the shots for granted. Which I'm not sure why I would take any shots for granted. It's on a tight table, 9-foot table, but I don't know. So, last one. I don't feel like I hit that one the same. The rack is really kind of congested, so I'm gonna move these out because I can. All right, here we go. I'm gonna draw it back off that rail. That didn't work the way I thought it was gonna work. I don't know. I had bottom right on that, and it kind of hit, and I felt like it kind of came straight out. I don't know if it hit something on my table. All right, so what are we gonna do with this shot? So I could hit it with bottom left and hit this rail and kind of come out. Otherwise, I could do the opposite, but then I think I'm going to be running into that 7. All right, here we go. Nope. Didn't have enough English on it. A draw. I'm gonna move this ball. I'm so crammed up right in this bar billiards table. I gotta do something with it. So in the back here, I'm cleaning it out so I can move that bar billiards table back there. So I have nothing impeding my shots. So, all right, here we go. 3 ball. I'm gonna put a good stroke on it and see if I can come by that 9 ball, I guess. I was actually hoping to hit on the other side of it. Come over here. So, all right. So here we are. I think with this shot, you're gonna hit it with a bunch of inside. We'll see what happens. So I think if I just kind of bump dribble off that rail with a healthy amount of inside, it should have a pretty decent shot on that 5. There we go. A little too hard. That's okay. This shot I should be able to draw off this long rail and set up for the 6 ball. Possibly right in the center of the table. Alright. A little hard, but that's okay. So what do we want to do on this? I'm going to have to draw it back a little. I'm going to have to do one rail out, probably coming back for this side. So I want to come back. I think the center of the table would be too far, but just kind of come back enough. All right. So now we're going to come. Usually on shots like this, I like to come off that second rail, that second long rail. But if I do, the angle's going to get tight on me real quick. So I think what I'm going to want to do is just come one rail out. Even if I'm short, I kind of like to be able to come one rail, two rail, set up for the shot. So maybe I shoot this a little different. Maybe I try to bump dribble off this rail and then come back out so I have an angle. I like that better. So that's what we're going to do. So bump off the rail, bump dribble up, and that should leave me a good angle to come back down for the 9. I thought that was a good shot. Kind of splitting the difficulty while the outcome is to get the position on the 9 ball. So I like that. All right, so how do I want to shoot this shot? Now I could shoot this and I could hit some inside. It's going to make this shot a little bit harder, but it's not going to help me. I think with normal top, I can come back down here and just kind of bump dribble off that rail, leaving myself a pretty good shot on the 9. So that's what we're going to do. Just like that. And a little bit harder than what I wanted. I just wanted to pass that third diamond line, but I can't complain about this shot. This should be, make it all day. I should make this all day. All right. So what do I think about the session today? A little rusty. Didn't practice a week, but I thought I shot pretty good. I think some of my patterns were pretty good. I definitely need to work on my pre-shot routine and just get that rhythm down. Um, Not sure, so I'm curious to see um, what you think about it. I'm curious to see you're interested in learning more about biomechanics and my position play. So really excited to get some feedback from you on this. Appreciate you taking the time, and yeah. So thank you, and I hope you have a good one. Look forward to hearing back from you.